Hello and welcome to Dreams of Wings, and welcome here to a hilltop in County Durham in northeast England, where we are going to be taking a look at Fishburn Airfield, which is the latest release from Burning Blue Design. And if anyone knows how to give a place like this the treatment, it's Burning Blue Design. Well, this has to be one of the most picturesque little airfields that I've seen from Burning Blue Design, and their work is always absolutely exceptional. It's one of those things that makes you realise actually how beautiful your country is. This is a lovely little spot. I've set the time for the video, or rather the season for the video, to summer. It's winter at the moment. It's grey and brown and all that kind of muck. And I thought it'd be quite nice to see this in its summer glory and spread a bit of summer warmth. Why on earth not? So anyway, it's a relatively new airfield. This it was born, if you like, on the 30th of June 1995, and it was opened, believe it or not, by Tony Blair, who was a Prime Minister. And a plaque set into a propeller can be seen on the airfield to commemorate this. It was also Airfield of the Year in 2004 as voted by aviation magazine Flyer, and it's got a cracking atmosphere. It's a very busy little airfield as well. It's got the famous Aviator Bistro, fantastic views. I mean, it really is. Hopefully you can kind of get from this video just how beautiful the real thing must be. And if anyone is actually from here and knows this airfield, please do drop in the comments. How real does this feel to you? Do you feel at home? Anyway, so what have we got? And I'm going to take it straight from their website because they know what they're talking about, and who am I to change their words? It has been faithfully recreated by Burning Blue Design, undertaking on-site visits to ensure the highest levels of accuracy, and it features over 90 custom 3D objects, each with full PBR textures, based on the October 2024 layout, full custom night lighting, animated hangar doors which close at night, completely custom windsock, real-life aircraft based at Fishburn Airfield, including the Cicata MS880B Rally, de Havilland DH115 Sea Vampire, de Havilland DH112 Venom, and de Havilland DH104 Dove, a Gloucester Meteor, and a Hunting P84 Jet Provost. Animated spectators who leave at night, and high-resolution, colour-corrected ground textures taken from Bing Maps and manipulated for consistency and realism. I know if you spend all your days in the tube liners flying between the big airports, this kind of thing doesn't really mean a great deal to you, and some might even say it's overkill having so much detail. But for anyone like me that loves flying GA, loves flying warbirds or helicopters, having this kind of ground detail and a place like this is really quite special. And I think also, and I've said it a lot on previous videos like this, if you actually fly from here in the real world, or you know the airfield in the real world, sometimes you want your real home in the sim as well. And especially, for example, if you were learning to fly here or something like that, it's great to be able to fly in the sim in the real place where you fly in real life. And for this video, we are going to be taking up Ants Aeroplane's Tiger Moth. It's just been released for 2024, or rather I should say there's an update now being released for 2024. Beautiful aeroplane, a great place to start if you are thinking of getting into warbirds. I did a video on that recently. I'll put a link to that down below. But a great way for us to have a nice gentle little flight in the area. You can get an idea of what the area is about and also see the airfield from the air. Enough of my waffle. Let's jump in and get going. Well, here we go. Isn't it quite stunning? And this is what it's all about, this beautiful Tiger Moth. This is, I guess you'd say, flying at its purest, isn't it? Come on, girl. I should say at this stage, any Tiger Moth aficionados, experts, real world pilots, I have spent very little time on the Tiger Moth, to my shame. So this isn't going to be by the book by any stretch, and I'm sure you will know how to do it better. But I just thought it was the perfect aeroplane to use for this flight. Really nice countryside round here, and why not use the Tiger Moth to do it low and slow, as they say. Getting a little bit too quick there coming down the hill. Let's be a little bit careful. So I'm just tootling along down here, and then we can get onto the runway down at the bottom. It's actually, ooh, let's watch the bush. It's actually quite a deceptively long runway. There it is. We can just see the threshold down there. Yeah, one of the wonderful things about head track is you can just stick your head out the cockpit, and there is something very special about sticking your head out of the cockpit of a an old trainer like this. I really do think this every time I get into the Tiger Moth, is why the hell don't I fly this more often? It would make a lot more sense, eh? Right, let's try and time this at the bottom with some kind of finesse. I've got no multiplayer or anything like that on. Just look at the detail over there. Just looking at the edge of that track. If I took a snapshot there, that could be a photograph. It really is quite incredible how accurate and realistic this sim can be. I just realised I'm probably gone up on a bank a little bit there. This could be embarrassing. Let's hope we don't tip the wing. And round we come. That's it, behave yourself. Good girl. Right, let's on y va. Wonderful. Look at the crops down there. It really is a very picturesque spot, isn't it? I'm glad I chose summer to for this video, because I think it really does highlight just how beautiful it is. And apologies to the farmers, etc., for flying overhead. Probably breaking all sorts of noise abatement rules there. See, this is why the Tiger Moth is so great for this kind of flight. Nice and low and slow. Perfect. Right, let's head on down. We're going to have a look at, I just saw a feature on a map, and it looked like a country house hotel, so I thought, why not go and take a look at it. There we go, just checking my RPM. This is one of those aircraft that people are very quick to pick you up on in the comments in terms of not flying it by the book, so I will try, but like I said, I'm not promising anything. I have to say 2024 has its issues, but the lighting and the scenery is pretty fantastic, and it's lovely to be out in the summer as well. Nice as we see these third-party aircraft starting to get updated now, and the sim's starting to get a little bit more populated with the aircraft that we know and love. Golf course down here. Trying to see which one it is, but I can't see. Oh, Notting Hill Golf Centre. This is cool. Lots of trees. I suspect that in the real world, not quite so many trees as we're seeing there. I think, as we know, with 2024, there is it's trees ahoy. Right, here we go. So it's Hardwick Hall Hotel that I'm looking at, and let's rack it round. Okay, we've got Dunder Mifflin. We haven't got a lovely country house hotel. We've got no, it's not even Dunder Mifflin. It is a whopping great big warehouse stroke cowshed. But you can see the what looks like a little fun fair down there, and some tables and chairs. Lovely little lake there to relax by. Right, and there's something called the Hardwick Festival held here. I have no idea what that is, but that's what it says on the map. Rightio, let's now head up this way. There was another feature on the map. It looked like a quarry. Just wanted to have a look at it and see what it looks like in the sim. This is just a quick flight. It's just to give you an idea of anything of what the local area looks like and what the airfields that we're looking at looks like from the air as well. But it's a lovely neck of the woods. I actually rarely, if at all, fly up here. There's another golf course. I tell a lie, that's not a golf course. That's interesting. Let's have a look. Hardwick RC track, quad sport, leisure and Hardwick motocross. So it looks like it's motocross, quads and a bit of RC car stuff thrown in as well. You can just see down there. You can really get this is actually a really good example of just how good the scenery is. Just checking my RPM. How good the scenery is in this simulator. Lovely jubbly. Okay, let's head back up this way. Something else that's worth pointing out, if someone hasn't already pointed out in the comments, is that this is a good old-fashioned stick and rudder aircraft, and luckily the weather isn't too bad. We've got what, about a 3-knot crosswind, which isn't much. But it's an aircraft that you have to remember to do coordinated turns and all that sort of thing in, and also remember to correct for wind. Someone did tell me off in a video, he was actually a Tiger Moth pilot in real life, did say he was getting a little bit irritated by my lack of correction with the rudder, which eventually, to my defence, I did pick up on. But for the first part of the video, I think the poor chap was pulling his hair out. Isn't it lovely? It's funny, doing this flight actually makes me look forward even more to the summer. Don't mind winter. Winter can be kind of fun and cool, and you've got Christmas and all that sort of thing, and drinking Guinness in front of an open fire is all nice, but the summer is where it's at. My wife completely disagrees with me. But there you go, potato, and all that stuff. So here's the gravel pit, not the most exciting thing to bring you to, but I thought it was worth coming and having a look at in the sim, especially for anyone who flies in here in real life, because I guess this is something that you are instantly going to recognise. So anyway, good chance while I'm doing this to very quickly say we have a new Discord. It's not like the Discord that we had before. It's a much more simplified Discord, really just based around the channel. But from time to time we will do the odd group flight. It won't be a regular scheduled thing, so please don't join thinking that every week we're going to have group flights and all that kind of stuff. But do come along to have a chat, and nice bunch of people there. And very much focused on warbirds and GA and helicopters. But I'll put a link to that down below, as I say. Look at that. There is a lot of detail, isn't there? It's interesting. That will be default, by the way. I seriously doubt that Burning Blue have put that in. But pretty nicely detailed. Right, I'm going to try and be professional a little bit here and try and follow some noise abatement rules as we come back in for a landing. This will be interesting. It's been a while. Again, the Tiger Moth is an uncomplicated aircraft to fly, but it's an aircraft that you have to fly well. And I am not for 1 minute suggesting that it is an aircraft that I do fly well. So just coming back a little bit on the speed. Keeping an eye on things. There's the airfield over there. Beautiful. It's interesting. Something I do find with 2024 is the default zoom level is a little bit funny. I must admit, I cannot wait. I don't know if you've seen it, but Parallel 42 have announced that Chase Plane, which was their fantastic P3D camera app, is coming to Microsoft 2024, and that will really make a huge difference, I think. Right, let's avoid the farm, please. No livestock were traumatised, still damaged in the making of this video. Right, there is the runway. And as I was saying, if you're thinking of getting into Warbirds, this is a great place to start, as they would have done in back in the World War II days. Learn your tail dragger skills and the basics in this aircraft, and then go on to the bigger ones. And I need to shut up and start concentrating. This isn't going to be a good one, remembering the upslope here. I'm stuttering now. Do you notice that as well in 2024? You get stuttering on approach like this. Drifty, drifty. And we're down. Correct with the rudder. Back with the stick. Watch out for the hedge. Watch out for the trees. That could be embarrassing. And here we are. That was, well, I've got to be honest with you, that was better than I thought it was going to be, but we'll see from the outside cam what it was actually like, eh? Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. A huge thank you to Burning Blue Design for giving me the opportunity to fly their scenery and to show it to you in this video. And I look forward to seeing you on the channel again soon. Take care now. Bye bye.